Amy Kane from About Town Realty here in Oakville, Burlington, and of course covering Milton as well. And today we're looking at the housing markets. Now, Amy, we're inching near the end of the year.
We are.
And we're interested to know, what does the market actually look like and what do you see happening into 2020?
Absolutely, Kristen. Going into our last Halton real estate update of the year, a lot of people are wondering how we're finishing off and where we're going to start 2020. So we'll take a look at the graphs from Oakville first, Oakville and Milton. These are the latest statistics from the Oakville Milton District Real Estate Board. So you'll see here 2019 compared with 2018, the month of November. In Oakville, we had more sales this year, 26% increase, as a matter of fact, which is really a lot because people think our market right now is a bit stagnant. And in Milton, 24% increase. So those are big numbers. And you'll see here the year-to-date average sales are up 1.5% in Oakville and almost 7% in Milton. So slight increases in prices. It's more than last year, but not as big as the gains we've seen in years past, but still up, so positive. And if we go to the next statistic, one of the reasons why these numbers are what they are is you'll see on the right side of the graph here, the 1.5 million and up, or 1 million and up. Big jumps in 2019 versus 2018. So the luxury market is really carrying these price gains that we're seeing in Oakville and Milton. And so a healthy market, and good news for people selling. This is expected to continue into 2020. And we'll take a look now at the visual graphs here for Oakville. You'll notice here, one of the things I just want to point out, we've pointed it out in past segments, the green section, the condo apartments and condo townhouses, almost 27% of our market, so more than a quarter now. And this is huge over years past and will continue to be a growing trend as they are a more affordable option. And we're also seeing the luxury market condos come available, and a lot of downsizers and empty nesters are opting for that because it's basically a bungalow in the sky. Right. And going into Milton, their visual recap, it's about the same. We're almost 20% now for condos and apartments. But Milton's new to the game in condos and apartments. So this is a growing segment that's going to continue into 2020 and beyond, and a huge thing to look out for because, again, it's a great option for first-time homebuyers and empty nesters alike.
Right. And of course, as we look at the market too, we see a lot of the development happening. And I mean, 2020 is just full of it, especially in Burlington's downtown core. I mean, there's chats about the changes that are happening in downtown Oakville as well.
There are. There's three big trends that we see happening from the Canadian Housing and Mortgage Corporation, the CMHC. One is that Canadian sales are going to plateau somewhere between 2020 and 2021. And that's a good news for people who are on the buying end, because we keep seeing increases in price go like this. And as we saw this year, slight increases, but not huge jumps like back in 2017 and 2018. The second will be rising housing prices. Now, I know that sounds counterintuitive to what we just said, but we're going to see modest gains. So sellers will be happy and buyers will be happy that at some stage in 2021, that will come to sort of a supply meets demand, where we'll hopefully see a more equilibrium in the market. And the third trend is that new builds will plateau somewhere in the 2020-2021 year time frame, because they're at an all-time high in 2017 and have been on the decline ever since. Okay, so one of the things that we're looking for in 2020 is that we're going to have a lot of demand and not as much supply, especially in the Oakville market. Okay, so we have a strong market there, and we have low unemployment. We have a lot of migration from people in Toronto and whatnot moving out west into the suburbs. We have a lot of immigration still, so we have a lot of buyers coming from India, Russia, China, and worldwide. And then we're seeing just a lot more people at the demand for Oakville, okay? And then I think we should have a look at the Burlington graph real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't forget about Burlington and Hamilton. You'll notice here average sale price 2019 is up over 2018 again. Looking into 2020 with more gains there as well, about 3.8% for the Burlington region. And you will notice that there were less sales. So prices are up despite sales being down in Burlington, but we are looking for a strong Burlington Hamilton market going into 2020 as well as Oakville Milton. So a lot to celebrate this holiday season, including a really good real estate forecast.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again so much for joining us. And that is your Market Watch here for the real estate world across the Halton region. Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome. Thank you.